Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here today with, if you've been watching us, a very familiar face, Chris Austin. But Chris Austin is now in a different position. He had been Chief Sales Officer for Explora Journeys, but then he's newly promoted to President North America. And we're going to talk to you about that and a whole lot more about Explora Journeys, and the new ship that's coming out, the one that exists now, and a whole lot of stuff about Explora on Insider Travel Report. Now, Chris, first of all, congratulations on your recent promotion to President North America for Explora Journeys. How did this all come about, and what was the opportunity you saw in becoming President North America?
Well, thank you, James. It's a pleasure to be here. And thank you to everybody actually who is tuning in to listen to you and I. We really appreciate their time. And actually, I want to sort of say thank you to everybody as well who supported me, because I don't think you get opportunities in life, especially in your career, unless you're supported. So for all of those who support the brand, who have supported me in my prior positions, and of course, currently now, thank you so very much. James, when I joined 4 years ago, nearly now, there were blank pieces of paper, and that's what attracted me to the brand, actually, that we were able to take the family's vision, the dream, and actually put a whole load of passion into the project. And, through the art of listening as well, surveying over 20,000 affluent travelers, hopefully our future guests, clients of our travel advisors, and actually curate a new ultra luxury lifestyle brand that's distinctive in a category of its own for the discerning traveler. For me, being president of North America obviously is the largest cruise market in the world. A lot of opportunity for all of us ahead, James.
Absolutely. Now, I was lucky enough to be on the very first cruise of Explora One. Thank you very much, and
Of course.
we enjoyed that cruise very much. You were on board, and I think if I ate one more grand meal, I was going to burst. But the food was excellent. The ship is, to use an overused word, beautiful.
Thank
It is
you.
absolutely stunning. But Explorer One really has been recognized as the best new ship launch in 2023. Can you share a little bit of why it was received so well by both your customers and travel advisors? What was the feedback? What's the feedback you're getting?
No, thank you. Great question. And thanks for, recognizing the recognition that actually we've already received. We're operating now in our 10th month, and actually we were given in our 8th month of operating the recognition by Travel and Leisure magazine as the best new ship launched in 2023. And we really created a new experience, an experience that starts with basically a beautifully designed ship that is yacht inspired. And so we went to Martin Francis, the world's preeminent maritime super yacht architect, and we went to Fincantieri, the finest Italian luxury shipbuilders, and together they designed the ship that's behind you, Explorer One there, and of course our full fleet. You can find locations on the ship where you really can feel that you're on your own private yacht, but she's a ship. And we certainly make no apologies about that. She's the size she is because the people, the guests, the travelers we surveyed all said we want to have space and we want to have choice. These are luxuries of life. So actually, Explorer One has the largest guest to space ratio currently in our category. She's got the largest outdoor deck space in our category. We have the largest lead-in suite at 377 square feet, and that's called an ocean terrace, 100% ocean front with full deep terraces. So deep, you have an Italian deep cushion daybed facing straight out to the ocean. That's where you can discover your ocean state of mind, of course. And then right up to our owner's residence, we have choices across the ship with 6 restaurants. You were talking about the culinary. And I think, again, we've gained that recognition because led by Frank Garangier and his team, we've really delivered exceptional culinary. We really are gaining a reputation as having the best culinary actually at sea. So choices across restaurants, 12 bars and lounges, entertainment for the right time, the right vibe, and of course, entertainment for different types of people. So if you don't like what's going on in one lounge, maybe there's something else in another lounge that you could find. That's all about choice. And even in wellness, James, we've got choice because we have 10,000 square feet of wellness, including our beautiful spa, that in partnership with Technogym, we have an inside Technogym area, and we also have our outdoor Technogym area where when I talk about design, this is another very important factor that I think has really singled us out. When I'm on board, the most amazing thing, James, is within 5 minutes of a guest being on board, a travel advisor coming on board to experience the ship, even on a day visit, they tend to say to me, wow, the ship is stunning. The ship is beautiful. And she is an incredibly elegant ship. She's a cosmopolitan ship in design. She's got the vibe of a boutique luxury hotel. And I mentioned that that lobby and the lobby bar. That's sort of the heart of the ship, where you've got this fantastic retail, 4 Swiss monobrand shops. After all, we're European, so we're anchoring into our European roots as well. We have the only Rolex shop at sea, actually. You've got the Journey, which is our other retail, with 30 unique artisans with really beautiful craftsmanship that we sell there. But the whole lobby area makes you feel that you're in a boutique luxury hotel. And then our restaurants are designed just like restaurants in maybe your hometown, your home city, with their own kitchens, whether you're going to Sakura, the Pan-Asian restaurant. Marble & Co. has an open show kitchen that's a European steakhouse. Fil Rouge, the French-inspired international restaurant. Med Yacht Club, the fusion of Mediterranean cuisine. And of course, the Emporium Marketplace. Certainly not a buffet. 18 culinary stations where the chefs cook actually for you a la minute. So everything is fresh, everything is prepared for you.
No, absolutely. And you and I were had the pleasure of having Frank Garinger do a chef's table with us, which was
indeed
today a meal I talk about. Let's talk a little bit about why it is really so commercially beneficial for travel advisors to support and sell Explora Journeys today.
You know, when we surveyed guests, they told us, don't just design another traditional classic luxury cruise. Design something that is new. And I think this is a real opportunity for our travel advisor partners. And I said this at the top of our conversation. It's wonderful to present something that your clients may not even have heard of. And why do I say that? Because it puts you in a very powerful position, because they're probably going to say, well, why don't I know about this brand? And you can say to them as a travel advisor, don't worry that you don't know about them. I know about them and I'm presenting them to you. That's a powerful position. It shows your value. For yourselves, though, of course, the commercial upside is we did launch and we continue to have very, very bold commercial policies. We want to be successful together. It's so critically important for us. So we have very, very healthy commissions, some of the highest in the industry. But we also want to be joyful to do business with. And to me, joyful, James, is a whole nother level above easy. But one way that we are being joyful is we have no NCFs.
Right.
So that's an important point, that actually, you know, when you're working out your own commissions, when you're obviously talking to a client, you've got nothing to explain about taxes. So from a commercial point of view, from a brand point of view, I think we've really got the perfect formula. We're open with journeys through to spring of 2026, and we'll have more journeys coming out very soon. Now, there is a way still, James, for all our travel advisors to earn all their commission basically now, and they take advantage of the Explorer early booking benefit. That's a pay in full promotion where you get 5% savings. And as soon as, again, we have received full payment and that booking turns from an option to a BK status to a booking, then you will receive within the 21-day window your full commission again. So, and ladies and gentlemen, the cancellation ratio on a booking that's been paid in full is minimal, because clients get very vested into the experience. We've recently also launched a wonderful experience, co-branded web experience, where you can go in. It's with a great partner, Approach Guides. We were one of the very first to actually work with Jennifer and David. They really are a wonderful team. And this is a tool that you as travel advisors should all support. You can co-brand the landing page. You can forward it on with a nice message to a client. In fact, I know some travel advisors who have forwarded over 2,500 co-branded web pages, and they see the benefit, they see the bookings. And of course, the beauty of this is you're always going to be credited with the booking. We've got great resources in the Travel Advisor Center, marketing resources, video, as you know, James, the most powerful media in the world is video. A little tip, if I may, actually, perhaps it's a Friday and our travel advisor partners send a message, but they say to their clients, give me 5 minutes of your time. I want you on Friday at 6 o'clock to pour your favorite glass of wine or make your favorite cocktail, just have a cup of tea, whatever it is. After all, you know your clients, and tell them to watch a video. And you put the link to our YouTube channel. 3 minutes watching that video, 2 minutes for them to send you the email saying, very interesting. We're very curious. Tell us more about this brand. That is a fantastic use of video. So lots of tools, Knowledge Suite, the Booking Suite. We can now book air, James, as well. Our travel advisors can now book air in the Booking Suite. It's actually in the list of add-ons.
Absolutely. Now, it sounds like there's so many different ways that advisors can power their business with Explora Journeys today.
That's correct.
And make a lot of money doing it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find a lot of reasons for aspirational travel. So actually, you could present the opportunity for sailing luxury and having an ultra luxury lifestyle experience to any of your clients, and then help them plan. Of course, the reason why luxury is important to yourselves, and when we link this word about compensation, your salary, you earn a percentage of what you sell. The pricing, the journey fares in luxury are certainly higher, of course, because we're an all-inclusive experience. So guests enjoy all their beverages, all the culinary, all the tips. We've got the best Wi-Fi at sea, which actually I'll mention about the word bleisure, James, a combination of business and leisure. We're the brand that if you've got working affluence, we're the brand for them to go on vacation with, because they will have no issue connecting, checking in with their work. 3 devices per guest. So in one suite, double occupancy, that's 6 devices. And you can, I guarantee you, we could be streaming live from the ship. I've done it numerous times. We wouldn't have any challenges. Our price points currently, James, are at a value level. We are introducing Explora Journeys to the world, to our North American partners here. Our pricing is set at an introductory level, and it will increase. So for our travel advisors, the time is now to present Explora Journeys. Thank you.
But you did mention Explora II, which is coming out this summer. What will be different about this ship, if anything? It's going to look the same. And where will it sail initially?
Yeah, no, great question. And actually, she's going to be pretty much identical to Explora 1. There was so much research and so much time and the art of listening to designing Explora 1 that actually our entire fleet will be pretty similar. Explora 1 and 2 are identical. You'll see some interior slight variations and changes, etc. I do say for those of you who are booking a journey with us purely to buy a Rolex, make sure that you're booking on Explora 1, because Explora 2 will actually have a different shop, which I think the ladies are going to love. So ships 1 and 2, very similar. She'll be launching in the Mediterranean. After all, she's being built in Italy, and she'll finish the summer and the autumn fall season in the Mediterranean. We'll then bring both Explora 1 and Explora 2 across to the Caribbean. We had to, like many brands, change our plans of being in the Middle East and the Red Sea area, but we've got incredible itineraries in the Caribbean. We obviously don't have the 2 ships in the same location at the same time, so a lot of choice and a lot of opportunity to really discover on a slower pace. That's when you really get that ocean state of mind, sunbathing on the after stern pool, the after toll pool, the Helios pool. The Helios pool is adult only. And, that also keys into families. Families are very welcome, of course. We're owned by a family. We have 78 connecting suites across both Explorer 1 and Explorer 2. And we also have the Nautilus Club, which is it's hard to actually get the kids out of the Nautilus Club when they've discovered it.
Well, that is an important point that people think, oh, it's luxury. And so can I take my family? And the answer is yes. There are definitely areas of the ship that are adults only. But so you're going to actually have two ships in the Med, at least for a brief time this summer.
Yeah, that's true. And in fact, it goes back to a point I did say earlier about we are the destination. We all love our luxury land-based hotels, but of course they're in one location. Here on a journey, on a cruise, we're, taking guests in 7 days to maybe 4 beautiful destinations, combining those sea days, giving people an overnight in a destination in the Mediterranean. Perhaps it's an overnight in Mykonos, perhaps it's an overnight in Paros or in Ibiza, but really allowing them an immersive experience in that destination. Maybe it's scenic cruising in the morning when you're having breakfast, but then you arrive at 10 a.m., but you leave at maybe 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So you can have that evening experience as well. So we've really worked hard to create itineraries, journeys that offer off the beaten path destinations, obviously combined with some marquee and turning in easy ports of access as well. That's critical. But we are the destination. So don't allow your clients to say, oh, we've been there, don't want to go there again. You've really got to lean into them as a consultative seller and say, but you haven't been there with Explora Journeys. You haven't been there with Explorer 1 or Explorer 2.
Now remind us of the timing, because you have a total of 6 ships.
By 2028, we'll have 6 ships, 6 stunningly, beautifully designed ships.
That's amazing.
They will actually have a very large focus on environmental forwardness and sustainability. Even Explorer 1, the ship that's behind you there, James, has plug ship to shore power. The third ship will be coming out in 2026. She'll be LNG powered, 19 meters longer, so approximately 60 feet. That's for the battery packs. We'll actually not add a significant number of suites. In fact, we may have fewer suites. We're going to add a second owner's residence, some more residences, more connecting suites, of course, penthouses with connecting suites to residences. And then on decks 4, 5, we'll obviously benefit with that 60 feet with more guest space as well. So more space and more choices there. 3 and 4, exactly the same. The 4th ship, 2027, the 5th ship, 2027, and the 6th ship in 2028, James.
Now, anything else?
2 small words, but very important. Thank you. Thank you for certainly listening. But take the information that I've shared with you today to your clients and actually to fellow travel advisors. Encourage them to listen to James and myself, because, it's stories that sell. It's the power of the information that that you put forward in front of your clients that will make them curious.
And now, where can travel advisors go to get more information, obviously, about all the things we talked about, and also get more training and education about how to sell Explorer Journeys?
Yeah, the Travel Advisor Center. So go to our website, explorajourneys.com. On the upper right, you'll see the link there. Just click through it and you will launch into your registration page, of course. Once you are registered, then you have access to the booking suite, which we talked about earlier, now including air. You'll get access to the knowledge suite, so you can do more training with our chapters and our first milestone. And then our marketing suite, you can obviously find videos, find the photography that you want to use, even letters to introduce the brand to your clients, a lot of resources, banners, flyers, lots of information to leverage there. So the Travel Advisor Center, designed by travel advisors for travel advisors. We had a great working group when we designed it. So if you say it's very intuitive, that's because we had a travel advisor group helping us design the Travel Advisor Center. So that's your location, and we'll continue to develop and add to it resources in the coming weeks and months.
Well, Chris, first of all, again, congratulations on your new post.
Thank you.
It really, as again I said at the beginning, very well deserved, and I was rooting for you from the beginning to get that, because it was we've done a lot of interviews. Chris and I have done a number of interviews during the launch, before the launch. and you clearly represent the line so well.
Thank you.
So again, and again, you go to explorajourneys.com to get more information. And again, I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.